What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today it's Sunday, so I have a remote tune customer going to come in. Obviously we have the dyno operational. It's Sunday, it's raining. I was supposed to be mowing today, but rather than do that, I figured we'd go ahead. Why not? He wants to, I have time. Granted, it's been so long since I've posted a video on YouTube, so I just wanted to check in. We're finally reaching those points where I want to have more time to do stuff like this, so I'm going to take the opportunity to do it now. If you want to do something and you want to actually achieve that something that you're wanting to do, it takes action, and regardless, there's always going to be some sort of challenge or something to overcome to get there, right? But we're going to do it every single time. It doesn't matter. All right, we got to show up every day. But all right, enough talking. I'm going to go ahead and sit you guys on the tripod. We'll kind of time lapse me getting this shop Trans Am off the dyno. I didn't get a chance to actually turn it up. I think the most I did make with it was a couple quick blips. The thing was coming up, the boost rate was so aggressive on this inertia style dyno. I mean, it just rolls through the RPM range real fast. So to control that, got to dial that in on the boost controller a little bit better, and then yeah, enough rambling. Let's go ahead and get this thing unloaded. A little bit more. That's good. So in third gear, trying to do a 1-to-1 ratio pull with this thing, it's got a 342 rear gear. Realistically, it's almost 6,000 RPM, we're getting a almost 140 mile an hour. That's not really safe with these drive shafts, especially there's no drive shaft lube. He wants to drive this thing home. So we're doing the pulls in second gear to give us that, you know, the ratio for engine speed that we're looking for. So we're definitely not trying to sit here and inflate numbers. You guys can take it for what it is, right? Obviously, at the end of the day, just trying to give this guy the best tune that, you know, he can get. So, all right, so it's going to be a little loud. We got the wideband hooked up. I'll get in here so you can check this all out, right? So we got HB tuners going right here. Got the wideband set up right here. Obviously, guys, yeah, this is kind of a temporary setup. Not necessarily planning on, you know, keeping that forever. But yeah, so what we'll do is we're going to begin some wide open throttle tuning. So that's why we got the wideband set up, because on these Gen 3 platforms, O2 sensors go out under wide open throttle. So let's see what it does. All right, guys, so as you can see, we're at 353 horsepower so far on the extended cab Chevy. All right, guys, so I did not make an outro. I did want to discuss this dyno session. We only did about 7 pulls. Third gear was definitely over 140 miles per hour. So to err more on the safe side, we went with second gear. Now, let's talk about the 353 rear wheel horsepower that this thing made. All right, this was a 5.3 liter 4L60, mild build on the 4L60. The engine mods were long tube headers, BTR cam, fast 102, trick flow heads, right? All of that sounds great, right? You're like, right. So considering some, you know, drivetrain loss of, let's say 25%, right? Automatic transmission, the converter was unlocked. So, you know, 25, comment down below if 25% is out of this world to you. So 25%, that would mean that little 5.3 was making 441 horsepower. Now let's go to the combination unknowns, right? So again, we talked about the trick flow heads. All right, we got good heads, but you know, if we don't know the combustion chamber size, we don't really know where we're at as far as our compression is. So now let's go to those cam specs. BTR cam, obviously dealing with top of the line stuff. This is actually a cam motion. After further research, this is like a cam motion grind. So the cam specs are 227, 242, 614, 592, and a 122 with 6 degrees of advance. All right, this is an LSA LS9 PDS Stage 2 cam. This is what I'm talking about, right? So you can have really, really quality parts. I mean, let's talk trick flow heads. Those aren't cheap. Fast 102 intake, not cheap. Granted, the heads and the intake, you know, all of that can be made to work. However, this camshaft is not going to work in this application. It's going to do it for this video, guys. I did give the customer my recommendation on cam selection. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for tuning in. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. But until next time, stay safe.
And here we go. I'm on that dope again, I'm on that flow again. Switch up the flow again, yeah, yeah. Fly in the parachute, gripping that pole again. I'm on that all again, yeah, yeah.